Coca-Cola Energy on today's episode. Hey everyone, welcome back to Obscure Cola. Today we're going to try a special edition Coke. Yes, it's an energy drink made by Coke themselves called Coca-Cola Energy. I'm back in Hong Kong. I found this at a 7-Eleven. I think it's just come out. Check out that awesome can. The design is actually pretty cool. They should win some sort of award for this thing. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So let's talk about the writing on the can. So first of all, Coca-Cola Energy. And it says, the only energy drink with the Coca-Cola taste. Well, unless you mix Coke and Red Bull, I guess. And it says basically caffeine and guarana, so I'm guessing it's going to taste like a Red Bull. And then here on the back it says Coca-Cola Energy, refreshing kick and great taste. Well, let's see about that. So let's give it a try. A little vapor on there. It's pretty humid here in Hong Kong, and I just took it out of the fridge. Tastes a lot like Red Bull. Like I said, that guarana taste is overpowering. I can't even taste the Coca-Cola very much. Let me try it again. Yeah, it's very Red Bullish, if I had to say. Now keep in mind, this is not the only cola energy drink I've done on this channel. I recently just did Dodecamin Cola, which was a quote-unquote strong cola from Japan. And that one tasted kind of like a generic cola, but apparently strong caffeine. I've also done, not once but twice, a drink from Japan called Pepsi Refresh Shot, which is basically a high caffeine Pepsi. And that one really does taste like Pepsi. Also comes in a smaller can. Unless I'm missing something, they're basically going straight after Red Bull with this one. I mean, they're pushing the guarana right here on the label. And as far as taste-wise goes, that's the difference between this and maybe the Pepsi Refresh Shot. The Pepsi Refresh Shot tasted like Pepsi. This one doesn't taste like Coke almost at all. I mean, let me try it again, but I don't think so. Yeah, I'm really tasting like zero cola in here, especially compared to those other cola-based, strong caffeinated drinks that I've done. You know, that was, I guess it was 2 months ago, but I can still really clearly remember that it tasted like cola. On this channel, I don't normally do energy drinks unless in cases like this where they're basically colas that are also energy drinks. I've done, as I mentioned, several of these, but I don't normally do, say, a review of Red Bull or some new Red Bull flavor, etc. I do drink Red Bull. I've worked with Red Bull, the brand, a lot, and they gave me a lot of free stuff, so I end up drinking a lot of Red Bulls. But I try to actually stay away because the caffeine does affect me if I drink too many of them. Like on the second or third one, I'll be like this. But I'm not really a fan of especially that guarana flavor. And then the other flavor that they put into Red Bull, in my opinion, basically tastes like the same kind of candy taste in like Smarties candy. So I'm not a really big fan. And I guess what I'm also tasting a lot in a Red Bull is that guarana. And so this one to me tastes similar. Maybe not as much that candy flavor, but still very similar to Red Bull. So I normally like to talk about the sugar content in these drinks, and this one kind of surprised me because the rating here is only 7.4 grams per 100 milliliters, and a normal Coke in Hong Kong is 10.6. And this one doesn't taste basically any less sweet than a normal soft drink, so I was kind of surprised that it's that much lower. So I looked again at the label, and if you look at the ingredients, second to last is just says, in English, it says sweeteners and 955. So that is an artificial sweetener. I think it's, I'll put whatever it is, Ace K or aspartame or whatever, I'll put it here. So they have managed to lower the sugar by putting a little sweetener in it. And Coke especially does that kind of a lot. So even though it has sugar, like actual real sugar as the number 2 ingredient, not high fructose corn syrup, for some reason they decided, oh, maybe it's going to be way too high, so we'll put a little bit of sweetener in there, but we'll still put some sugar so you don't notice. So I should also note that they actually have 2 versions of these. This is the with sugar, and then there's actually a 0 version too. So probably in that case, the 955 artificial sweetener is way, way higher up in the ingredients list, and there's no sugar. So as you guys probably know, or maybe not, I actually really detest artificial sweeteners and whatnot. So maybe I'll try that one and do a separate video, but maybe not. But basically, as far as this one's concerned, I'm not really tasting the cola. I'm only really tasting the guarana. And now that I think about it, I probably do have some aftertaste from the artificial sweetener. And as you can guess from all that negativity, I'm not really a big fan of this one, so I probably won't be buying it again. I don't know how long it's going to be around. Maybe it'll be permanent. Maybe it's just a special edition for the summer. As always, I have to give a final verdict on all the drinks I do on this channel. That's a one-liner to wrap up the whole thing. I'm going to say Coca-Cola Energy. Where's the effing Coke? So kind of disappointing. I think I like the design more than the drink itself. But I'm also really glad that it's a special edition Coke. As you guys know, I'm kind of more of a Coke person than a Pepsi person, although I do feel that Pepsi does better limited edition specialty drinks. But hey, Coke's up in their game, so that's a good thing for everybody. You may have seen just last week while I was in Japan before I came back to Hong Kong, I did a video for the Coke Clear Lime, not to be confused with Coca-Cola Lime and Coca-Cola Clear, which I have also done in the last couple of months, or actually I guess Coca-Cola Clear was like last year. But Coke's bringing it, they're bringing more stuff. Pepsi also doing a really good job. So yeah, that's good for everybody, good for the channel. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it, definitely check out our other videos there on the side and consider subscribing and leave a comment. If you tried Coca-Cola Energy, let me know what you think in the comment section below. So that's it for today. See you guys next time here on Obscure Cola. Bye. Not 2, not 3, but 4, count on 4 special heritage edition bottles from Coca-Cola. So this is a